If you ever need a good dessert to bring to a friend's house or you just have a chocolate craving, a good simple treat you can make is box brownies. They're easy, quick, and simple, and they're very good. First step to preparing your brownies is you have to preheat your oven. And on the back of your brownie box, there is a little chart and it says what size pan you have. That's what you preheat your oven to. I'm using a 9x13 pan, so it says I have to preheat my oven to 350 degrees. Is to grease your pan, so you can take whatever cooking spray you have when you cook and just spray it on the bottom of your pan, and so it gets mostly the bottom of the pan, so that when you cook the brownies and try to get them out, they don't stick to the pan. Is to open up your brownies and remove the bag. You can rip it open or cut it open. I use scissors because it makes it way easier. And dump it into your bowl. Next on the box, it says add 1/4 cup water into your brownie mix. So you fill up your measuring cup with water and you dump it on top of your mix. And then you do 2/3 cup vegetable oil. So measure the oil and dump it in. Step is to add 2 eggs into your brownie mix. So just crack them. And I always crack my eggs into a bowl before I add it into my mixture so I can make sure there's no shells in it. And then you dump it in. Like before you start mixing everything, but you have your water, your eggs, your powder, and your oil into the mixture. What you do is start to mix it all together. You can take a whisk or whatever mixing utensil you have and just begin mixing it. This is what it should look like when you're about done. Make sure you don't overmix the brownies though. You want to make sure there's a couple lumps left in it. Stop it. Brownies are completely mixed together. You then dump it into the pan. And you can take a spatula so you can scrape out the sides and make it come out faster. Have everything into the pan, you can just make sure it's evenly distributed throughout the pan so that it will bake evenly and there's not parts that are overcooked or undercooked compared to the rest. The next thing I add on top, you don't have to, doesn't have it on the recipe. This is something my family has found makes it even tastier. You can add chocolate chips to the top of the brownies and do just about 1/2 cup or however much you want. You can do more if you want, and then you just sprinkle them on top. Try to get them all over, but sometimes they just sometimes blob together. When it's preheated to the proper temperature, you then stick your brownies into the oven on the middle rack, put them in there, and then set your timer to the time that it says on the back of the box. There's a range between 24 or 26 minutes, so I'm doing 25 since I was right in the middle.
Okay.
So when your timer goes off after 25 minutes, then you open your oven and you put a toothpick in the center of your brownies, and if it comes out clean like it did, that means your brownies are done. Take them out of the oven and there's your finished product. It's an easy, simple dessert to make. If you want to cut the brownies when they're still warm, make sure you use a plastic knife because it cuts them smoothly and cuts them easier. Enjoy!